Yeah. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I'm wearing the Black Panther because I like Panthers. Oh my gosh, smash the like button. I see the conversation. We're going to skip everything and just jump right into it because the fans want that. Is this what you want? Hold on. Hold on 1 second, yo. We're going to jump right into the content. Oh my gosh. I am loving life right now. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, WBC champion of the world. I'm so frustrated. Eddie Hearn. He is living rent free in Anthony Joshua's head. He's living rent free in the heads of Anthony Joshua man fans. And this is funny. This shit is funny now. We got to talk about it, bro. Definitely got to talk about this stuff. So, give me 1 second. Got the chat hella crazy. Um, Hold on 1 second. I'm trying something different, on the back end. I think we should get some good results from it. All right, perfect. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder is living rent free in their head. I don't want to hear shit about a ticket sale with these motherfucker BOGO tickets. What's BOGO? What's that, like Groupon? I don't use BOGO. What is BOGO? Bro, we destroying old media. You will die where you lay. Listen, Wilder's living rent free. There's a lot of. Hey, the UK, just stop. Oh, BOGO, buy one get one free, or buy one get one. Yeah, I got you. I thought it was, man, that sounded like the name of an app, to be honest. So I wasn't even thinking about my acronyms. Bro, Wilder's living rent free, and we're going to talk about it. Smash the like button. I'm going to put this out there. I normally don't do a bunch of conspiracy theories and shit, but I'm pretty positive that somebody, the powers that be, somebody is paying to have burner accounts or has a group of burner accounts that are just saying the opposite of what I say on the videos, right? And I have multiple reasons why I feel this way, like on my videos, like damage control burner accounts that are all flooding the comment section, because there's a couple reasons why I feel that way. Because it's coming all at once, that's one thing. Two, they're not even explaining what they disagree with. Three, they never show up in the live streams. Four, when I go to block these motherfuckers, I noticed the trend. Let's say there was like 10 accounts, 6 of them had the same exact startup date. When you go to YouTube, it says, when was this account created? And it was for yesterday. Like, come on, bro. That don't even sound right. 6 of the accounts and then like no activity on the account, bro. They paying, I'm telling you. They have a campaign. They're paying to try to flood the comment section. Like, really? All the burner accounts were like weird names and then just leaving the comment, oh, you fucking idiot. Joshua, no. And they were all created in the same day. Like, I guarantee you, if I look at the chat right now and I went to your YouTube page, because you see this when you go to block people. If I went to everybody who's in the chats right now, not everybody is going to say account created and blah, blah, blah. And I start going through a bunch of them and they were like, all newly created accounts. Bro, come on. We know what that is, bro. So I don't know. I don't know who it is, but I think it's I think it's so. I don't even think it's just a troll at this point. It's UK bots. Yeah, this is like a paid. I think, in my opinion, I think it's a paid gig. But nevertheless, that brings activity to my account. It don't hurt my money, so I'm not worried about it. I'm not pressed. But let's see. Okay, Hassan says you're blind. You're a joke, ego. Okay, you can't spell the word "you're," but I'm a joke. Strike one. Hey, shooters, y'all gotta slow D fuck up, cause I'm about to burn these dudes. It's gonna be that type of show. Leave him blocked, but don't do that. I'll get him. I'll get him. Shooters, unless someone's kind of like using racial slurs, let them be, cause I need to prove what I need to prove. I need to prove what I need to prove, and I can't do that if you guys block them. So unless someone's like, I'll call out some of the hits unless you guys see someone that's just absolutely, bugging out, because we're not going to just let them ride around free. But yeah, they got burner accounts and all shit to try to make the comment section. I love it. I love it. That just goes to show you new media, because all my shit is organic, bro. Everything I'm saying is organic. Everything I'm saying, I believe. The thing is, all that type of shit, that's fake shit. If you have to pay accounts to dislike and UK bots and, just bots to leave a certain message, I don't care, bro. Because if you look at it, nobody believes it. You could read comments, or you could look at the actual hosts who've been, been banging out these videos for years, who has actual rapport with the community, and just listen to what I'm saying. Block James Young. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Block him. See, we gonna call him out. He's like soliciting something, and he's talking crazy. So just block James Young. Yeah, get your young ass out of here. This shit is funny, bro. Yeah, man. Like I said, buckle up. Good luck. Good luck coming at new media with this stupid shit. Right? Listen to what I'm saying and just tell me what you disagree with. Listen, that's it. That's all you have to do. If what I'm saying is foolish and asinine and I'm stupid, all that, that's cool. I'm all that. Yeah. Like Eminem said, I am whatever you say I am. That's what's up. Bias, yep, I'm that. Racist, yep, cool. Whatever you think I am, that's cool. Prove it. That's what we on. So, without further ado, Deontay Wilder living rent-free in Anthony Joshua's head. Rent-free in Anthony Joshua Manfan's head. They are so mad that he announced this Luis Ortiz fight, right? And I'm going to tell you, we're going to break it down. They're mad that he announced this fight because it fucks up the money for Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is not the star in America that he was depicted to be. Fact, right? And I think that's evident by a couple key factors. Anthony Joshua is big in the UK. He's a known boxer. But his American profile has always needed work. People like myself, for at least a year, really longer than that, but people like Lennox Lewis, we've all told Anthony Joshua, hey, come get your ducats in America. Set up shop. He turned down $50 million in America. He didn't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. He didn't do it. Now he's just now, so he's already behind, because he's just now, when it's too late, because Wilder is taking off as an American champion and he's starting to go viral and people are starting to see what's happening. Now he's just now, this Saturday, just now coming out to America. We've been told him to come to America. We've been told him to come to America. He's just now coming to America to try to set up shop. After, like, it's kind of the ball's in motion. Wilder's, he's blowing up. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. He's already blowing up. You feel what I'm saying? So now you're coming to try to establish yourself in America as a foreign fighter, as a British fighter from the UK. Now you're trying to set up shop. But you try to set up shop and people are actually, finally just kind of really, not like new media and people who've been riding with Ego's army, but now people are starting to give Wilder his just due credit. Now you're trying to oppose that and set up shop and create clarity in the division and all that. Stop it. Luke, he says, Ego, why do you hate Joshua? Honest question. Block him. I don't answer stupid shit, bro. I don't hate nobody. I don't hate Joshua. Look, I'm telling you, you guys see old media. They are desperate. They are willing to say everything else but what I am saying wrong. They, men judging me, what I look like. Oh, look at you. You're ugly. They'll rather do all that type of shit, the little schoolyard bullshit, all day, as opposed to just say what I'm saying that makes no sense. They'll tell you it doesn't make sense, but they won't show you how it don't make sense. New media, we different. We cut from a different cloth. I'm Jack Dempsey. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm cut from their cloth. There's no one like me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. I'm just ferocious. I want his heart. I want to eat his kid. We on some different shit. They want to just tell you this. Wilder is fighting Luis Ortiz. Joshua and Eddie Hearn has no reason for the rest of the fight week, for the Andy Ruiz fight week, to really even been talking about Wilder. Everything that Eddie Hearn and Team Joshua, try to do in regards to Deontay Wilder has blown up in their face and backfired. Just last year, Eddie Hearn was saying that he was asking people on the streets of New York who the fuck Wilder was, and allegedly nobody knew who he was. See? Nobody knows him. Not a big star in America. Fast forward a year later, 8 months later, they can't keep Wilder's name. They got a fight in New York, the same place that Eddie Hearn was asking people passing by who Wilder was. They're in the same city for Anthony Joshua's American debut, in the same exact city, less than a year. You're right. Less than a year. I don't know the exact months or whatever, but less than a year later, in the same city of New York, and can't get Wilder's name out their mouth. Wilder said, I got my own journey. I got my own path. Y'all was playing. Tyson Fury ran from the rematch. I'm out. I'm doing my own thing. You seen the Brazil. I fight Brazil, this shit go viral. Joshua fight Brazil, go double wood in America. You can argue, it's the time frame and whatever. Joshua got to Brazil first, knocked him out, didn't go viral. It wasn't buzzed about like that. Wilder fights the same opponent after he already lost to Joshua. So, as people in boxing say, Joshua's leftovers, and he made more noise with the fight. Both before, during, and after. Period. Who the fuck is Hassan? I barely even know who the fuck you are. Ego, answer this. Block him, bro. Don't ever come to me. I'm the Don. You don't say Ego, answer this. You can ask a question, but don't say Ego, answer this, bro. You don't command stuff. Block him again. Come correct. You can come back, build a third account. And you don't tell me Ego, answer this. I don't do what you say. You don't pay the bills. You don't keep the lights on. So come back a third time and just ask your question. You don't tell me what to do. Ego, answer this. What you talking about, bro? I run the show. It's my shit. My money, fat boy. My money. So we gonna reblock him. Let him come back. Regroup. Anyway, Hassan was easy work. Sorry about that, y'all. Just last year, Eddie Hearns was in the same city saying nobody knew Wilder. Now he's in the same city promoting A-Side Anthony, his fight, and nobody's talking about it like that. No one's talking about the Ruiz fight. They had a mutual opponent in Brazil. Wilder got the leftovers, and he went viral off it. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new, generation. Pepsi, the next generation. So it's looking shaky out there. Fear, everybody, fear. Fear makes people do crazy things. Fear makes people do crazy things. They are fearful. They know Wilder is becoming the star that they tried to shackle him down and captivate him, hold him captive, and they were hoping it didn't work. They hope. See, that's what, bro. I tell y'all all the time. If you're a hater, you need to get to a therapist ASAP or something. You have to find a way to get that hate out your blood. Because the more you hate, some people take that energy. I'm a real big believer, like Bruce Lee. I'm a real big believer in energy. You know, energy is transferable. Like if somebody has power, if they have energy and they suck, that's transferable. You could get that off your chest and transfer that to somebody else. Energy is transferable, but when people hate and they try to block from afar and stuff like that, a lot of people are built different. They're hardwired different, and that they use that angst and the hate and like, damn, why don't people like me? Like, you know what I'm saying? And they use that to get better. They use that to grow. They use that to thrive. So I feel like I'm one of those type of people. You doubt me, I'm trying. I'm coming for it. I want to see who's going. Either you gonna be right or I'm gonna be right, and I don't want you to be right. So I'm working hard every day. And that's the thing. These dudes did all this hating to hold Wilder. Keep him relegated to the block. And it didn't work. This is fear, people. It's fear. But the thing is, new media is getting so big, Ego's army is getting so big, they can't stop it. This is the hate you gave us, blown up in your face. We took the energy and then we transferred it into something positive. And they know the prodigal son has returned. And I'm not finna stop. We having a ball. Boxing is getting fun. Boxing is getting easy. They can complain. They can say Wilder ain't this. Wilder's a ducker. Good luck. And part of the energy is coming from the UK. Let's just be real. Part of the energy is coming from the UK. But guess what? Y'all don't call the shots around here in America. So you could do all the hate you want from across the pond, right? You're not gonna prevent Wilder. Okay, so how you gonna stop Wilder, Luis Ortiz, from doing numbers at the Staples Center? LA, great weather, great food, great women, or dudes, because I know you guys like dudes. So, you can get you a good little LA dude for all you dudes that like, that's your thing. How you gonna prevent that? And you can't prevent it. I'm going to the fight. I'll cover the fight. I'm gonna do just like every fight that I cover. I'm gonna do my best job, and I'm gonna give it. Listen, I'm gonna work harder. I'm gonna work harder on this fight. I like competition too. So y'all hate. I'm gonna work harder to give it exposure. I might do a video a day or every other day. You can't stop this. I told you can't. I told you for a while. It's not official in LA, but it's looking like that, and I think they should. I think it's a good spot for it. LA gave Ortiz a huge reception on the Wilder Fury undercard, and he was also on the Robert Easter, Mikey Garcia unification undercard, and he got a warm reception. I was at both of those fights. Go figure. You got a bunch of the game is so ass backward. You got a bunch of UK motherfuckers never step foot on American soil. Talk about Wilder don't sell and how many tickets. Motherfucker, you never even been to America. Stop. You never even came out here. Your ass is in Liverpool somewhere. You in London and shit. Talking about some bang. Come on, stop, bro. You don't know what the fuck is going on out here. That's like somebody living in LA and they're telling you about the gang life versus a motherfucker from the UK who ain't never been to America telling you about gangs in LA. Who the fuck you gonna believe, bro? Like my boy, my old barber, DC, he's out there. He just opened a shop in Compton. He from Compton. Bro, I'll trust him over this LA gang shit than yo ass. You trust one of these motherfuckers from the UK about gang culture. Oh, yeah, we can go up this block. Yeah, let's go to Grape Street. Yeah. And then your ass get your whip shot up and shit because you got a tour guide don't even know what the fuck they talking about. Yeah, You should wear red in this neighborhood. You don't know what the fuck you doing, bro. You got me wearing red in the Crip neighborhood. I'm in Crenshaw. I'm in Slauson wearing red because your dumb ass don't know what the fuck you at. Stupid ass motherfuckers, bro. You gonna tell me what's going on. You know, like I said, who would you trust? A tour guide who's from LA? He's like, hey man, this block is real dangerous. I wouldn't really come out here at night, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, yeah, go to Lamert Park. You know, wear all red at night. You know, you don't know what the fuck you doing. You gonna have me and out here fucking with shitty cuz and shit, bro. You don't know what the fuck you doing. These dudes is stupid. He from the UK trying to tell me what I'm literally from coast to coast all through this motherfucker. Covering fights in Texas, covering fights at the Staples Center, covering several fights at the T-Mobile, at the Barclays, at the Madison Square. I'm everywhere. You ain't never there. You trying to tell me what the fuck is going on. So good luck with that. So, it's just dumb shit, bro. Internet, oh yeah. Wilder sold 6,000 tickets. And I know you full of shit because you wait till Eddie Hearn to say it. Why don't you just reveal that? Why don't you break the news that he sold 6,000 tickets? Why you wait for another man to say it? Full of shit. You getting your information from another man. I don't have to get my information from another man. There ain't no another man that I need to get information from. I am the information. I am the plug. Block the future. We gonna make sure your ass is in the past. Block the future. You ain't gonna do shit, bro. We made sure Future was not the present, but we put his ass back in the past. Let's go. Fuck this channel. Hey, bro, I told you they hot. Hold on, Shooter, stand down. Hey, Shooter, stand down. Fuck. Y'all gotta let me work, bro. I don't care if they're mad. Let me get to one of them. Y'all. He said, "Fuck you, fuck this channel." They mad as fuck, y'all. I told you. Hey, shooters, y'all gotta chill, bro. Y'all gotta chill. I can't get no work. Like I can't get no work. Motherfucker. These dudes, stop blocking them so quick. Fuck. Can I get some work? Like, it was too late. Your chat is laggy. That's why I tell you guys to not fucking block them so quick. If you know there's a lag and they're like, oh yeah, fuck you, ego, filth, floor in the filth, you dumbass, that's cool. But if you know there's a lag, stop blocking them so quick because by the time it runs across my screen, I can't even address them. I'm like, yeah, hey, bro, shitty cut, what? And then they already got clapped. Like, stop. Y'all got to stop that. So if there's a natural lag, shooters, like let them, I don't care. Let them say whatever. It's going to be short-lived anyway. Y'all got to just fall back. Trust me on this one. Yo, Ego, weren't you due to start another channel, non-boxing? Yeah, but that didn't work out right now. It's hard to get everybody on the same page. Bro, that was my first time commenting on your live and you blocked me. What's up with that? Ego, I watched you for a while. Block him. I don't care what you, bro. You back for the third time. I don't give a fuck about your sob story. You better go to Maury Povich with that shit, bro. Block Hassan again. Now, yeah, we put the orders out on him. Yeah, man, that was my first time. Yeah, it's going to be your last time, too. Anyway, I got to get back to the content because these dudes just wasting time. See, they don't want me to get to the message. That's what they don't want. Ego, you're one of the best report. I am the best. Why are you giving those who don't appreciate your work any energy? Focus on yourself and giving us top quality content like always. Bro, this is entertainment. I know how to run the business, and I'm doing it to prove a point, and it's entertainment. It's funny. You see, this newspaper, this is 95% bullshit, but it's entertaining. Now you won't let me read it, so you entertain me with your bullshit. This is fun. I like this. I like destroying old media. This is fun. It just proves the points that we're making. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder is living rent-free in Joshua's head. and the man fans. They so mad at this Luis Ortiz fight. But let's break it down. How come Luis Ortiz was a great out and a great option? They're like, oh, shucks. It's such a shame that Luis Ortiz had to duck for $7 million and duck Joshua. 6 weeks later, Wilder's like, yeah, motherfucker, all my controversial fights will be addressed. I'm fighting Luis Ortiz. And y'all like, fuck Ortiz, the old motherfucker. He sucked. Didn't y'all just say, bro, old media is trapped. They just said 5-week camp Ortiz was a great fight that they were pushing for Anthony Joshua. And it's such a shame that Luis Ortiz had to duck and not take $6-7 million, a career high payday, and a chance at all these belts. Now they're trying to shit on Luis Ortiz. That makes no sense. How was Luis Ortiz a perfect out and option post Gerald Miller failing drug test? But now Luis Ortiz, from what I'm hearing, the UK is saying Luis Ortiz is shit. Luis Ortiz is a bum. Luis Ortiz is, a loser. He sucks. He's old. Answer that. Y'all just got finished saying for Anthony Joshua and $7 million, you were down to see Luis Ortiz, and that was the best option, since Gerald Miller. That's what y'all said. Now they're trying to switch it and make it like Luis Ortiz ain't anything. Okay, never mind. I can't even do it. He said this channel is bigoted. Bro, you don't even know what a bigot is. Block Eddie Hearn. See, that's the type of dumb shit. You pretending to be another man. I can't even waste my time on you. Just block the Eddie Hearn, bro. You pretending to be another man. Yeah. Shout out to the shooters. Look, you see how it's just, this channel is bigoted. This guy is biased. Oh, still ain't answered the question. This channel is bigoted. Come on, bro. Y'all still ain't answering shit. Sad was old media, It's like, what old media is like? It's like somebody you used to work with, and then you get another job, and then you see them later in life, like, 7 years later, and they looking sucked up, and they on dope. Like, they a dope fiend. Like, I know that's happened to some of y'all. You might be the dope fiend. I don't know. That's how old media is. Like, they were always bad, but they dope fiend bad now. Like, you just see them like, damn, when I work with that person, that girl looked good, she looked healthy. Now it looked like she stank, she stank. It looked like you on drugs. Like, it's not looking right. Like, you look like, the possession of Emily Rose. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like dope fiend bad, You run into him. What's up, ego? Man, I got these cheeseburgers, man. Please, man. Ego, man. You still doing them videos, man? Man, I got these cheeseburgers, man. Please, man. I suck, yo. Like dope fiend bad, bro. Old media dope fiend bad right now. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Please, man. Dude, like this. I got these. Whatever crackhead with Gator from Jungle Fever, Eddie Kane, Cracky from Menace. Got these cheese, Ezel from Friday Pook. Keep calling me, man. Keep calling. Hey, Scotty. Teddy. What all the dope fan. Cat Williams a couple years ago when he was fighting middle school kid. I am a boy, Diamond. Hey, how you doing? Doesn't matter. Man, I got these cheeseburgers, man. Please, man. That's what old media looking like. Man, come view my channel, man. I got these cheeseburgers. Please. Hey, why old dog pop him? He popped him. Then picked up the crack burgers. That's what I like to call them. And he was like, hey, y'all want some cheeseburgers? Bro, you just killed a crackhead with white lips. And then you picked up his food that he's been carrying for God knows how long with, yellow fingernails. And you try to offer me the crack burgers. No, I do not want a crack burger. Because I don't trust no. I can't. Not in the Bay, the crackheads be like cunning and they be playing games and shit, bro. Like, nah, bro. Then you fuck around, put some crack in the cheeseburger. Now I'm eating a double animal style with crack. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. I can't do it. I can't trust no crack burger, bro. Got these cheeseburgers, man. Please. That's old media, bro. They looking dope fiend bad. Yeah, MC8 was so disgusted. He like, man, he don't know I don't want no motherfucking crack burgers. Man, come on. Yeah, MC8G, straight up menace. Like, that motherfucker MC8 was hella offended. Man, both y'all acting like some motherfucking bitch. He was just offended that you would even offer him a crack burger with cheese, bro. Anyway, bro, I got these cheese. That's how old media is looking like. They are so desperate. It's funny. This shit is funny. It's funny. Like, bro, they are mad Wilder paving his own way and becoming a star. And God willing, if he keeps winning, he's going to keep doing it. But guess what? I'm going to give him coverage. So you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. I'm about to cover the fight, man. Hopefully I'm gonna get to all the I'm gonna give you primetime coverage. So there's nothing they can do, bro. Meanwhile, who's Anthony Joshua gonna fight? That's why they mad. It's fear because they tried to relegate Wilder to obscurity, and he's breaking through that. And they know, they argued for years that he was inferior. They argued for years that Deontay Wilder was the C and D and Z side, and Joshua was this A plus massive star. Massive. It's massive, everybody. We're going to find out real soon. Because I don't really see the options that Joshua has. Oh, shit. Shout out to Michael Benson with Talk Sport. Eddie Hearn. Oh, my God. Eddie Hearn has named 3 potential opponents for Anthony Joshua's next fight later this year, following the Wilder versus Ortiz 2 revelation. Number 1, Kubrat Pulev, IBF mandatory. Number 2, Alexander Usyk, possible WBO mandatory. 3, Dillian White rematch. Wah, wah, wah. Like I said, take that shit back to the UK because none of those fights are really relevant in America. I damn sure don't want to see Kubrat Pulev. Listen, Joshua's number 1. He just told you, bro. This is what they fear. He just said the number 1 out of 3 options is probably Kubrat Pulev. Kubrat Pullout, because he was already offered the opportunity to fight Joshua, a couple years ago, and he pulled out of the fight. The motherfucker got Bill Cosby cases and shit. Kissing reporters. He got to deal with that. So he might be free for the later year. That's not no big fucking fight, especially coming off the Cosby case. You can't catch a Cosby case and expect people to get behind the fight. Whether you want to blame Jin Sushi and, California Road, whatever the fuck her name is, That's why they mad. I see why y'all motherfuckers is mad at UK, bro. That's not a big fight. That a massive star, massive. Okay, we'll see how massive coming off of Cosby in the Me Too era, coming off a Cosby case where you kiss someone in the mouth and you got to go to court for it and have a hearing. We'll see how massive that fight is. You know, you just caught a Cosby case in the Me Too era, bruh. That's not a big fight. You know, I would like to talk to Jen Sushi about the pudding. You see, I'm Anthony Joshua. I was already Joshua's mandatory, so they will fight the motherfucker. Now all of a sudden I pulled out and come back, fight Baghdad Denu, you see. It's you and the pudding, and all of a sudden I'm back in the contention with the IBF. Now, like, bro, you just kind of stop it, bro. It's fear, bro. It's fear. It's fear. Fear. Bro, he just kissed Jen Sushi all up in the mouth. Like Birdman. Remember when Birdman Baby kissed Lil Wayne? Like, you kissed her in the mouth. You got to deal with that, bruh. You know, this is what they mad at. That is not no big fight. I'm sorry. I'm really not sorry. It's just what it is. It's not a big fight. Brad Pulev. He already had the opportunity to fight Joshua. And he pulled out. And we had to watch Carlos Takam, which also wasn't that great fight. Yeah, he has a lawsuit. I think he has a hearing or something in August. I tried to have a fight with Baghdad Denu, you see, and then all of a sudden I had a kiss her in the mouth. You see. It's the pudding and the Cliff Huxtable, my son Theo, and my wife Camille now, you know. Felicia Rashad, I Spy. Like, bro. Joshua Brad Pulev. Good luck with that. This is what they mad at. So, let me get this straight. You're mad at Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder versus, I got to talk to y'all like Barack Obama. You're mad at Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder versus Luis King Kong Ortiz. That enrages you. Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwarzenegger. What are you doing? What are you, one ugly son of a bitch? What are you doing? Dylan. You know, that don't enrage you. Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwarzenegger. Please do not bother my friend. He's dead tired. That don't bother you. That's great. Joshua potentially fighting Brad Pulev, who just kissed the chick in the mouth. Always have to steal my kisses from you. You know, Brad Pulev, Usyk, who's a cruiserweight who hasn't done shit at heavyweight and just pulled out with the injury, and he's supposed to fight Carlos Takam. You know, a guy that Joshua already knocked out, a guy that Povetkin already knocked out, a guy that Derek Chisora knocked out. You know, you're going to fight Usyk because he's a mandatory cruiserweight. Or Dillian White, too. So, none of those fights bother. So, Joshua already knocked out Dillian White. That rematch doesn't bother you. But that goddamn Wilder versus Luis goddamn Ortiz part 2 is just, that just pisses me off, bro. So, you're not mad at Joshua potentially fighting Dillian White. Dylan. You know, Joshua kind of sounds like Forrest Gump a little bit. Me and Dylan. Life is like a box. Like, who you gonna fight next, Joshua? Me and Jenny, we were like two peas in a bar. Me and Dylan. Dylan what? Dylan, Forrest Gump of boxing and shit, bro. Me and Dylan. Yo, cute, bro. Pulev. Yeah. What song you coming out? Me and Dipset. Joshua Gump, man. What y'all talking about, man? Stop playing with me. What y'all talking about, bro? You not mad at me and Dylan. You know, Forrest Gump and Bubba. You not mad at that shit. Yeah, saute shrimp. Yeah, shrimp scampi, shrimp salad, shrimp sandwich. You can grill it, fry it, saute it. You know, tea and crumpet shrimp, shrimp coffee. You're not mad at that Bubba Gump bullshit, bruh. That rematch don't bother you. That don't bother you. But Wilder is, a goddamn idiot and all this shit, bro. Stop it. You dudes is done for. You didn't care if Joshua fought Dylan. Y'all didn't care about that. Yeah, great fight, Dylan. Why? Yeah, great fight, everybody. Yeah, and you did all them UK fucking chants y'all be doing. Where I gotta take it? Who are ya? Who are ya? Who are ya, motherfucker? What you talking about? You dealing with the Don. Who are ya? What you talking about, bro? You didn't care about Derek Chisora and Dylan. We already seen that 2 years ago. You didn't care about when Rematch Room made that rematch. You don't care that Carlos Takam is getting passed around like he had a hood house party and he just had to fight every person in this immediate circle, or David Price, or Dave Allen and all these motherfuckers, bro. Stop it. It's over. Everything starts from now. Ain't no one man above the crew. You know that shit. It's new media's time, baby. You guys, Wilder, why would he? Who wants to see Luis Ortiz too? Who wants to see Luis Ortiz too? Why would we see Wilder for Luis Ortiz too? But you didn't have no problem seeing Dillian White versus Derek Chisora too. You didn't care about that too, Stop playing with Ego Valley, man. Stop playing with me. You don't care about Dylan, AJ versus Dillian White, cheer, part dos. You didn't care about that. Now all of a sudden, when Wilder fight a rematch because he's sick of the games from other UK fighters, and he's creating his own path. Now all of a sudden, y'all motherfucker crying and shit. Okay, this shit easy work. Y'all playing with me, bro. $2 super chat. Now all of a sudden they mad. Come on, man. Make it make sense. This ain't making sense. Dave Allen got more he fighting Luis Ortiz and losing, and then Lucas Brown, and then Lucas Brown got knocked out by Dylan, and then he fighting against Dave Allen. David Price got all Tony Thompson. Then he wants to fight Tony Thompson with the big ass suit. He had the chopper suit. He got knocked out by Tony Thompson twice. He keeps saying, a couple more fights and I'm back into, the mainframe for a title fight. How many times have these guys been circled around and shit? Carlos Takam. Oh, yeah, Takam, he's durable. Takam is all about Takam. Stop, bro. Don't talk about none of this USA shit. We got this. You're not qualified to talk about any of this US when we've seen Carlos Takam and Dave Allen and David Price and Liam and Caleb Liam, and Paul Smith and Brian Rose. Brian Rose is about to fight right now. He writing me out. He about to fight right me out. Andre knocked out Brian Rose like years ago. Fucking Martin Murray. Martin Murray, he lost to Golovkin. He lost to Sergio Martinez. He had a draw with Felix Sturm. He lost to Gabe Rosado, and they robbed Gabe Rosado. Shout out to Philly. You know what I'm saying? How many times we gonna see Martin Murray? How many times we gonna see Chisora got like 9-10 losses? Stop playing with me, man. Y'all gotta step it up. The UK. Y'all gotta step it up. Step this shit all the way up. You complaining about Luis Ortiz, who has 1 loss, but don't say shit when y'all UK fighters got UFC losses. Y'all look at the loss column for UK fighters, they got football numbers. Stop playing with me. They got football numbers like they going to the pen. Dylan, them motherfucker got like 10 losses or some shit. Yeah, cash out lead biting motherfuckers, and y'all mad at Luis Ortiz. Wow, get the fuck out of here, bro. I told you, bro. They lost column be having football now. Brian, man, bro, don't do it. Don't do this to yourself. I know boxing. I know I do, but you don't. Yeah, don't do this. Don't have me pull up some Brian Rose and all these Martin Murray, and y'all be watching them and supporting them. And you mad at Luis Ortiz with one loss? Get the fuck out. And I'm biased. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Yeah, we'll run through it. I'll run through your whole roster, like that. Like Tupac said. I told you I'm ego villain. Like Tupac said. He said, Mob Deep, you know, like I know, I'll swallow them niggas. Bro, I run through your whole roster with facts. I swallow them. I'm ego Valley, bro. You know, like I know, I swallow them. They not fucking with new media. They don't have no points that are of more note and relevance than what the fuck we talking about on this side, the real side. Throw it up, that west side, you know. Look, Brian Rose, 31-5-1, and got 8 KOs, and he been knocked out 3 times. One by my boy Andre. He fighting Scott Fitzgerald on an Eddie Hearn. Look, Scott Fitzgerald just beat Anthony Fowler. Now he fighting Brian Rose. Caleb Smith is a champion, and he fighting Hassan the Predator Braids Indom. Don't do this to yourself. Why is Caleb Smith like 6'1", 6'2", 3", whatever the fuck he is, a champion fighting Predator Braids Indom? Anytime. Want some candy? Remember when the Predator had that Apple Watch before niggas had the Apple Watch and the Predator set that bomb on the Apple Watch? And he started laughing at Arnold dumbass like, I'm finna blow us all up. Kamikaze. Yeah, he fighting Predator Braids. And got dropped by Quillen and Lemieux only 10 times. Yeah, he fighting Predator, bro. Man, stop fucking. Yeah, what do you? Hey, Dylan, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that's my movie. Y'all don't say shit. You mad at Luis Ortiz with one fucking loss and fighting the person who he gave a tough fight to that gave him the one loss, who happens to be the biggest puncher in boxing, in my view. You mad at that, but you not mad at Brian Rose, 5 losses, 3 stopping. You not mad at Amir Khan getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying? And getting Crawford fights. You not mad at Liam. What happened to the other Liam that Gervonta ran through? You not mad at none of this shit, bro. But the UK of all people, out of all regions, I could understand if it was like Mexico or some shit. But the UK of all regions is like angry at a guy with 1 loss, but y'all support all these other guys. Let's check. Bro, I'm running through their whole squad. I told you not to fuck with me, bro. I told you this that ego belly shit. You know, and the thing is, I used to live in England. I used to live in the UK. I got love for the UK, but I'm like Big Brother, so sometimes Big Brother got to spank you. Sometimes Big Brother got to spank you. You know, this is just nothing but a little tough love for the UK. But it's all fact. I don't have to lie. I don't have to make this shit up. But if you want to go bar for bar, line for line with the USA, with new media, with Eagle Valley, with Death Row East, then let's go. Let's have at it. Look. Martin Mary. 37-5-1. Triple G stomped him. No special effects, but stomped him. Y'all support? Why y'all buy tickets for that? You know? How many losses? Let's go through all the whole British board of, you know, of fighters. You know? The BBBFC and all this shit. Let's check them all out. How many times Lucas Brown, I know he's from Australia, but he's been fighting your guys. Dylan. You know, and they don't say nothing, but now they mad at Luis Ortiz. Stop it. You guys don't even sound believable. It don't. There's nothing about that sounds believable. We'll go through the whole roster. And they're like, come on, Luis Ortiz again? Why we have to watch? Come on, why we got to watch AJ versus White again? Come on, why don't we have to watch White versus Chisora 2? Come on, why do we have to watch David Hay versus Tony Bellew 2? Rematch room, that's why I call them rematch room. They got tons of rematches. Okay, not Dave Allen. David Hay got stopped by Tony Bellew, and they did a rematch. Dillian White beat Derek Chisora, and they did a rematch. They've talked about AJ, who stopped Dillian White, and they're talking about a rematch. You know? What are we talking about? So now all of a sudden y'all don't like rematches. Stop playing with me. You got to make this make sense now. So why do we have to suffer through them rematches that no one even cared about and no one won? Meanwhile, we've never received Amir Khan versus Kell Brook. I would have loved that fight. Not now, but I would have at a point in time. Why didn't Rematch Room do that? That's a fresh matchup. You know, it needed to happen like 7 years ago. How come that didn't happen? Y'all motherfuckers is hypocrites. Y'all should be the last person to have any criticism about anything. You shouldn't even have a voice type shit. You know, if you speak in nonsense, because you guys, a lot of the UK has fighters that have several losses and they still get support. Luis Ortiz has one loss and you're making him out to be like this faded glory, you know? So why y'all still turn up for Martin Murray in main events? Sam Egington just got stopped and he just fought Liam Smith. So the African dude stopped Sam Egington. See, I know my boxing, so y'all fucked up all the way. You know you done fucked up. African dude or whatever stopped Sam Egington. His best win was probably Paulie Malignaggi. Y'all still supported that main event. Liam Smith versus Sam Egington, and he got stopped again. You know, y'all support Liam Smith after Canelo stopped him in the main event. What are we talking about? You know, what's the dude, super spud, or what the fuck is the dude? The tall dude. He's a tall man. He just got stopped. Super sperm. I don't know what the fuck the dude's name is. I can't even think of it right now. That's how insignificant it is. Super spat. What the fuck? It's the tall. It's like a tall welter. Look, Dave Allen. Y'all don't say nothing. He be in main events with Lucas Brown, and then like real talk. Y'all be paying pay-per-view on top of everything. Y'all be paying pay-per-view for it. And have the audacity to complain about Wilder versus Ortiz 2. You know, conveniently Al Heyman fighters. Pacquiao versus Thurman. You're complaining about You're complaining about those fights? But Sam Egington, Liam Smith on pay-per-view is great. You know, really. You know, Frankie Gavin. How many times did what's the name? JoJo Dan, Casey and JoJo. Casey and JoJo and Kevin Bezier fight. How many times they fight? Oh, that's right. Okay, Ezra, you are talking garbage. How? I honestly can't remember seeing a fighter agree their next fight, block him. You don't want to answer the fight. I don't care. You answer my question. Bro, old media is done for. You answer. You answer to us. You said I'm talking garbage, but won't answer the question. Try again. Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwarzenegger is Tom Schwarzenegger and Tyson Fury is a pay-per-view in the UK. Fact. Joseph Parker coming off of a loss to Anthony Joshua and a boring fight was a pay-per-view with Dillian White. Dillian White versus Parker, coming off a loss, was a pay-per-view. You know, Oscar Rivas, who's not a big name, coming off a good win versus Brian Jennings. Not really a big name versus Dillian White. It's a cool fight. Pay-per-view. What are y'all talking about? And you mad about this USA business. Lead this. I got this. I got the USA. You know? And the other thing is good luck. Good luck. If AJ, first of all, AJ got to get past Ruiz. Me versus you for your YouTube crown. You versus my shooters. Get rid of him. ZTBI. Motherfucker talking about me versus you for the YouTube crown. I barely even know who the fuck you are. Why would I battle somebody for? Yeah, how you go? See, bro, these dudes are stupid. He said me versus you for the YouTube crown. You don't have a YouTube crown. Nobody knows you. So I'm the only one with the crown, you know, and I'm supposed to battle you. Stop. They don't have nothing eventful to say. I told you. Old media. This is what they do. And they keep saying, oh, you're so biased. Such a biased channel. Bigoted channel. Deluded. How deluded are you going to get? Why you keep coming back? I'm deluded. I'm crazy. Stupid. Why do you keep coming back? So you tell me, who do you believe in? Who do you believe? I'm such a bigoted, stupid channel talking garbage and I'm weak and bitch and, you know, all this stuff. Yeah, ego, you're so delusional, bruv. But they're not explaining anything I'm saying. That's false. And they keep coming back. So that tells you what you need to know. Back to it. Smash the like button. New media. Deontay Wilder is creating his own path. And fear has people afraid. They are afraid, y'all. Yeah, champ. They afraid, champ. So that's why they are scared, because they know they're losing the power. They know that Joshua's A-sideness is a thing of the past, most likely, because Wilder seems to be taking off. If he keeps winning, I can continue to see him doing that. They know that Wilder, like I told you from the fucking beginning, has more options than Anthony Joshua. What I mean is options that make him a relevant name, bring him to worldwide household status. Listen, when he knocked out Dominic Breazeale, who was definitely not even the biggest name in itself, he went viral. To go that type of viral and get 10 million views and this and stuff, people from all over seen. Conor McGregor was talking about it. Joe Rogan. People that don't, when Mikey Garcia knocked out Dejan Zlaticanin, Conor McGregor, I don't know if he's seen that. He didn't say, oh my God, Mikey, he hit him so fucking hard. That was a brutal knockout. That's how you know Wilder has transcended just boxing, because you have people who don't typically talk about boxing, right? Talking about boxing. Joe Rogan talks sometimes about boxing, but he don't cover the fights like me. You know, he not talking about, like I said, Mikey versus Dejan Zlaticanin. That was a crazy knockout. He not talking about that. That's what I'm saying. So obviously it was big enough in enough spotlight. This is, shout out to Talk Sport, Michael Benson. Eddie Hearn has named, in lieu of Wilder Ortiz 2 being announced, 3 potential fights for Joshua. 1, Kubrat Pulev, IBF mandatory. 2, Alexander Usyk, possible WBO mandatory. 3, a Dillian White rematch. First of all, Joshua got to get past Ruiz. Second of all, White is in a dangerous fight too against Oscar Rivas. So we don't know the outcome. Usyk has a bicep injury, so they say. He's coming back in September. He's just taken his first fight against allegedly Takam, unless they switch it because he's now injured. So I don't really see Usyk fighting Joshua this year. I really don't. Because his May fight got postponed to September. And it hasn't even been announced. So I don't even know if September is the definitive date. So I don't really see Usyk moving up from cruiserweight. not taking a tune-up and going straight to Joshua, and or coming off a bicep injury going straight to Joshua. So I think he's at best is probably gonna have to acclimate. So I wouldn't even imagine something like that until 2020, to be honest. The other name is the IBF mandatory Kubrat Pulev. Here's another big problem you guys got on your hand. Deontay Wilder, like him, love him, hate him, he knows how to speak in a way that gets people talking, period. He was like, his mandatory, Dominic Brazil, he blew it up. He made it viral before and during and after the fight. He talked about killing Brazil. That went viral. People were talking about it. They talked about it on ESPN, like the ESPN show. They were talking about, oh, is it right to say you want to kill a man? And that clip was circulating. People were making parodies and shit like, oh, he's trying to kill people, blah, blah, blah. It was talking about. Joshua is not, Eddie Hearn just admitted this on Seconds Out yesterday. He said Joshua is not like that. What you see is what you get. If you like him, you like him. If you don't, you don't. So guess what? His personality, in my opinion, doesn't speak volumes. Like, you don't know what you're going to get in the ring based on his personality. It's not like one and the same. Wilder, he's talking with the passion and conviction that he displays in the ring. So, AKA, he has a mouthpiece, he has a gift to gab. Joshua does not. Joshua does very little to sell the fight. At best, Joshua waits to be, winded up or egged on, and then he'll say something. Joshua's not out here making fights that could be a lot smaller, bigger. Like I said, Wilder fought Brazil, which was his mandatory, and made it go 10 million plus on CBS tweet viral. Let's see if Joshua can take a guy like Kubrat Pulev, who, like Brazil, had been stopped, and with his personality, build that up, and with his performance, build that up into something that goes viral. So look at the parallel. Wilder fights unheralded, not outside of boxing circles, not a big name, in Dominic Brazil. How do you guys not see this tide is shifting? Wilder fights a not big name outside of boxing circles, mandatory, in Dominic Brazil, who had a stoppage loss. It went viral. Let's see if Anthony Joshua, if he gets past Ruiz, and if he fights Kubrat Pulev, his mandatory, let's see if with his personality, he can make that go viral. I don't believe he can. He fought Brazil when he was undefeated and didn't make that go viral. He fought on Showtime to abysmal numbers. Like, his numbers weren't anything great considering him supposed to be the biggest star in boxing. Clarissa Shields versus Hannah Gabriels did better than Joshua versus Joseph Parker from a Showtime number perspective. Like the viewership, retention, and all that. So how is Joshua going to take guys like Kubrat Pulev, which he may have to fight for mandatory reasons, right, and make it into a big deal? Alexander Povetkin had a better chance to beat Joshua. Is a gold medalist, bit more known. They both fought Klitschko and both lost, but Povetkin didn't get stopped. Joshua did not sell out with Povetkin. So is the UK going to be like, yeah? And a guy that was already scheduled to fight Joshua, are they going to jump back up and spend 80,000 tickets when Joshua's sales have been trending down? That's why they brought him to America. If Joshua previously said he didn't want to fight in America and he's doing 80, 90,000 crowds and all this, then why'd he come to America to only do 20,000, to do 17,000? Everything I said has been true. It's come true to this point regarding this. Everything. Block Omar Jones, he a rat. We don't care. Listen, and this is the reason I know we got old media in a Cobra clutch. Notice they keep putting long ass paragraphs and incessant comments. That shows you they're trying so desperately to spin this and ignore what I'm saying and to make you believe that what I'm saying is not true. They won't prove what I'm saying to be false. They won't prove it. So they just, try to bleed through the comment section and, tag it up like graffiti. All right, my man Jose De Jesus, shooter extraordinaire. He said, "Ego, ticket prices have been slashed for this weekend's fight. LOL." And he lives in New York, if I'm not mistaken, where the fight's at. Jose De Jesus, do you live in New York? So he lives. We have Ego's Army member, long time. You guys know the name. Moderator, who lives in New York, and he's saying they're slashing the ticket prices for the fight this weekend. There, he just confirmed that he lives in New York. So we have a New Yorker where the fight is taking place, confirming that they're slashing ticket prices. It's ugly for Joshua. It's ugly for Eddie Hearn, and they created this. They created this scenario. They should have fought Wilder when they had a chance. You left him out to dry. He got better. He got bigger, and he broke through the shackles, and now you can't stop it. And now you got to wait your turn. Everything, the energy that they gave Wilder, they're receiving. You know, this is classic karma. Now, I got to address this because there's some people who are out there acting like, oh, Ego, you like Wilder versus Luis Ortiz too? Oh, my God, I can't believe you. And they're trying to act fake noble and try to act like they're just, this knight in shining armor for boxing and civility. And, they're just trying to act like it's all about the best versus best. What happened to it? Like I have no morals, or as if I don't want to see the best versus the best. But let me explain this to you. It's not about I don't want to see the best versus the best, but I've been hip and privy to the bullshit for a while. I'm the king of analogies, so let me give you guys an analogy. Smash the like button. I know I'm putting in work this episode, so if you guys could, smash the like button. I'm going to give y'all an analogy. Men are stupid. Women are smarter. Let's say you're in a relationship with a woman and you cheat on her, right? You start messing with another girl. The girl you told her not to worry about, she should have been worried about. The one she was suspicious, the coworker she was suspicious about, right? You said, oh, it's nothing to worry about. She's just a friend from work. She was on to you. Then she comes out to find out you were cheating with your coworker, and y'all break up, right? She don't have a man. Her longtime relationship is now over. You hear from her friends and their mutual friends that she's distraught. She's crying. She's sobbing. She's losing a little bit of weight because she can't eat, right? Because you were cheating with the next bitch at your job. Meanwhile, keep in mind, she has nobody, and you just moved on to the girl you told her not to worry about, right? King of analogies, watch this. She's losing weight. She's having sleepless nights. She's really hurt. But she has the good support system, good friendships. So she gets through it. She gets through the heartbreak. She starts going to the gym, gets a raise at work, stays on her guided path. You're messing with this new chick that you don't know as well as your previous chick. It's just like some girl who had body at your job and stuff like that. And everything's good because, you just kind of rebounded real quick. You went from one situation straight into that. So while she's sobbing and losing weight and she went through it, all the emotions that come with heartbreak, you just living it up. You're not worried about it. Then you realize this new bitch is annoying, or you don't like her, or there's inherent compatibility issues, or she's not faithful, right? She's fucking around with other dudes and you think she's the one. So you break up with her. Now, 6 months later, your dumbass is stuck. Your ex that used to cook, clean, give you blowjobs, she's out the picture because you skipped town, not skipped town, but, you moved on with this new coworker. And then when that don't work out, guess what? Now you have to start the recovery process because you weren't thinking about it, because you just immediately went to a rebound and you thought shit was cool. Okay, I'm with another girl. I don't care. So you haven't recovered from the realization hadn't set in. Now, How you think the ex-girl is? She had a solid 6 months. She went through the grieving process, the losing weight and sleep. Now she's already working back. Things are turning up in her life. She got a raise. She getting back in shape and shit like that. Your ass got to start from scratch. Now, the reason I said that, to tie it all into boxing, is this. Yes, I want to see the best rest of the best. But what you guys are going through now, like, oh, why? Why would Wilder choose Luis Ortiz? New media, we've been going through it. We already went through that phase. We already went through the crying and the sobbing, the heartbreak, and begging Joshua to fight Wilder and accept $50 million. We already went through that bereavement. We went through that. Y'all just now experiencing it and acting brand new. We've been trying to get Wilder versus Joshua. We've been trying to see Joshua fight Luis Ortiz, or Luis get a shot with one of these British fighters, Tyson Fury, Dillian White. So when this happens, this shit is funny. I'm laughing. I'm having a great day. I like this. I like Wilder versus Ortiz too. This is fun. Because we already went through the bullshit. You just now going through it. You just now experiencing it for the first time. And you don't, now they get a small glimpse of what we were talking about with the game. Good luck. You go through the heartbreak now. We already went through it. So yeah, at this point, I'm already over it. I've already come to the realization Tyson Fury ran from the Wilder rematch. I've already come to the realization that Joshua, we don't know when this fight's going to happen, because the moment he was free, he and Wilder both had fights March of last year and didn't fight. And it wasn't because of Wilder. So, yeah, see, shout out to my dude, Blue Blood. Shout out to him. He said, facts, perfect analogy, salute, bro. That's what I'm saying. All of the stuff you guys are just now experiencing, we went through those growing pains. We wanted Luis Ortiz to get a crack at Joshua, Tyson Fury. Remember when the WBC ordered Dillian White to fight Luis Ortiz, and your boy was making videos saying, hey, that's a good fight. Let's get it. I bet you don't fight him. I bet you don't fight him. I hope I'm wrong, but I bet you don't fight him. Then he fought Derek Chisora and Joseph Parker and Lucas Brown and now Oscar Rivas. And y'all motherfuckers want to cry now. Oh, why? How can Wilder do this? Deal with it. And guess what? We already come to grips with it. We already come to grips with the politics, and the Joshua fight wasn't happening. Now all of a sudden it's not happening on your watch. You crying like hoes. He was crying in there. So good luck. We already went through the bereavement. We already went through the grieving and the pleading and the begging. Same thing with Wilder. As a human, as a person, he already went through the aggravation and frustration, people failing drug tests. He could have had big opportunities, big fight. Povetkin would have been a big fight for him at the time. Failed a drug test. You know, he was pressing for Joshua, willing to take low money. He's already went through that. He was going to take $15 million, sell his soul, or whatever you want to call it, sell his soul just to make the fight happen. Joshua missed out. He said nope, because they tried to tax us. They want to squeeze in Povetkin, squeeze in Dillian White or Gerald Miller or Adam Ruiz or Andy, whatever the fuck. And then now, all of a sudden, they want to come back and allegedly come back and revisit the Wilder situation. And people are like, oh, what? Why would you be happy about Wilder Ortiz? Why? Because just like that girl in the analogy, she already went through the grieving process. Your dumbass just skipped on and had a rebound relationship, so you never gave yourself time to prepare from coming out of a 7-year relationship. She has. That's how new media is. Everything you guys are complaining about in the politics, we already went through it. And we went through it multiple times. Just like Tyson Fury. We were all geared up. I went to Wilder Fury 1. I was going to Wilder Fury 2. But guess what? Fury skipped town. He went to ESPN, and now he's fighting Schwarzenegger. Tom Schwarzenegger. Now he's fighting him. We already been through that. So I'm happy. I'm glad that Joshua is having to face karma in Eddie Hearn. I'm happy. I'm happy that Luis Ortiz is getting the fight. This is fun. I'm going to that fight. I'm going to give it full exposure. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to work so hard to promote that fight. You know, oh, you're being biased. Good. I like this. I'm gonna keep doing it. Just to spite you. Just to piss you off. And actually, I do think it's a good fight. The first fight was good. You know? And like I said, the UK, these motherfuckers, y'all support Dave Allen, 5 losses, Brian Rose, 5 losses, Martin Rory, you know, Liam got 12 losses, David Price get knocked out every big fight, and got the nerve to criticize Luis Ortiz, who only lost in a fight that was competitive to a big puncher, and that's, you know, Wilder turned it around for himself. That's still a dangerous fight for Wilder. And if you really didn't like the Luis Ortiz-Wilder 2 option, then why didn't any of these motherfuckers in the heavyweight division from the UK step in and put Luis Ortiz out of the heavyweight picture? To me, Luis Ortiz is the fourth. You know, he's the fourth temptation. So it was up to y'all. All this crying from the UK, all this, oh, why would Luis Ortiz be the next option? You should have stepped up. You should have pushed for one of your fighters, Tyson Fury, Joe Joyce, Dylan White, you know, Anthony Joshua, Dave Allen rematch, or somebody to come and put Luis Ortiz out of his misery to the point where he wasn't even an option for Wilder. Because if Dillian White knocked out Luis Ortiz, who believes in their heart of all hearts Showtime Boxing would put Wilder Ortiz coming off of a stoppage loss on pay-per-view and as the next fight, coming off of the Bronze Bomber versus Brazil rematch? However, Rematch Room had Joseph Parker losing to AJ, and they put Parker in there with Dylan on pay-per-view. We don't typically do that. If somebody loses in America, they're probably not necessarily, unless they're an established pay-per-view name, you know, they're probably not going to be on pay-per-view their very next fight. Rare occasions like maybe Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia. But that happens frequently. Y'all be putting shit on pay-per-view, motherfuckers that lost a bunch of times and ain't really bounced back from it. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all put Parker in there coming directly off the Joshua loss on pay-per-view with Dylan. He just lost to Joshua. Klitschko just lost to Tyson Fury embarrassingly. And that was a pay-per-view with him and AJ. So what are y'all talking about? So you're good with Klitschko. He's a legend. But Klitschko, coming off of an embarrassing loss to Tyson Fury, being 41, coming from an 18-month layoff because Fury was on drugs and shit. You know, Fury was doing his Eddie Kane shit. And that was on pay-per-view, and 90,000 people showed up to Wembley to watch Klitschko, who's not even the most exciting fighter, right? And his last fight wasn't exciting with Tyson Fury. That was boring as shit. And y'all paid for it. 90,000 of y'all paid for tickets, right? But Luis Ortiz and Wilder, who gave us an entertaining fight, it was climactic. It was dramatic. It had people getting hurt, knocked down. Motherfucker, my dude Ortiz was drooling. He had baby dribble. He drooled on the camera, bro. It had everything you need as a boxing fan. That's the fight you target. I call bullshit. It like, bro. Okay, let's say I told you, don't. See, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna give you my. If you want to know why I'm so sharp right now, it's because I've been cleaning up my life in general, getting very organized. So up top, my noggin is so sharp. I told you, I'm like Bruce Lee, Floyd Mayweather level sharp mentally. I feel really good. That's why if you see how it's just flowing and coming out the points, I'm on that Floyd shit. It's different. And I told you I didn't want to see me in this mode. I mean, if you Eagles Army, you want to see me in this mode because I'm going to hit y'all with that fire. But if you coming against new media, Eagles Army, you're not going to want to see this because I'm too sharp right now, you know, hitting y'all with that. Okay. Okay. I'm hitting y'all with that Floyd Mayweather looks. I'm changing levels. I'm giving you too much. Head move. Oh, my God. I'm just giving you too much. Sharpshoot. Oh, shit. Counter. Oh, pull count. Oh, you know. I just feel good mentally. Listen, I got an analogy for you. Let's say I was a cop and I'm in Compton. We'll keep it Cali. People are getting raped. There's gang violence, people getting shot, right? There's someone that did a hit and run. There's street fights. It's just like the purge. It's just crazy shit going on. I ignore all of these major issues, hit and runs, gang violence, drive-bys, homicides, domestic violence, kids getting molested, churches getting burned up. And my main focus is somebody jaywalking. This is the UK right now. When you tell me in a pool full of Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwartz, Joshua versus Miller and Ruiz, whoever, Dillian White not fighting Luis Ortiz, all these different stuff, all the rematches, like y'all got to pay Tyson Fury, Tom Schwartz, BT Sport. That's a box office. That's pay-per-view. So your main focus is with all this stuff going on. So you're not mad that Tyson Fury is fighting Tom Schwartz and you got to stay up because it's in America. You got to stay up to like 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. And on top of that, you have to pay pay-per-view. You're not mad that Joshua with the 5-week replacement, Andy Ruiz, you got to stay up to 4 in the morning to watch that for a mediocre card, right? And you have to pay pay-per-view. Those things don't bother you. You care about the jaywalking that is Wilder versus Ortiz too. I can't believe that. I can't. It's unbelievable. Like I said, churches burning, people getting thrown off bridges and shit. And your biggest issue in the city of Gotham is, I got to police these jaywalkers. You're trying to make it like everything that's wrong with boxing is Wilder Ortiz, part 2. You sound stupid as fuck. You have no problem paying for Dylan versus Joseph Parker coming directly off of the Joshua loss. That doesn't bother you. You have no problem paying for Klitschko being 41, not being a talker or entertainer, Joshua not being a talker or entertainer, coming off an 18-month layoff and coming off a dog shit performance, fighting on pay-per-view. 90,000 of y'all will come, but you're mad at Wilder Ortiz. Stop it. Unbelievable. I can't believe that would be your approach, so I don't believe you. Boss Red. Block rim dog. I'm above the rim. Like nutso. Ego to boxing prophet. Trying to wake people up. Old media is in dire shape, I don't think they could bounce back from some of these, And the funny thing is this. We got everything we need right here. Wilder Ortiz. Let's book it. If Joshua gets past Ruiz, if he gets past Ruiz, and Wilder fights Ortiz, let's have a game. I'm Jigsaw. I want to play a game. Let's see what fight has more hype and more exposure. Wilder Ortiz 2 or Joshua versus Kubrat Pulev, if that's who he's to fight. Let's see. Because y'all for the longest said Joshua was the biggest star. So I would love to see how a guy who doesn't really talk, and when he does talk, he puts his foot in his mouth, is going to make and hype up a Kubrat Pulev fight. And see, this is the thing. When I tell you this, if you guys are starting a YouTube channel, be cognizant of your identity. If you come in this YouTube game as a fucking clown or with these gimmicks, just know that's your image. That's who you are. That's what people are going to know you for. So you're going to have to stay a clown your whole tenure or duration of you. It's very hard to reinvent an image that you've been like typecast in. Like Screech from Saved by the Bell. You're a fucking dork. Yeah, I don't care if you do sex tapes and all this extra shit and you act like a badass and stabbing people. To me, you're Screech. So be cautious of what you build your image as, because you're kind of stuck with that. You know, there's different subtle ways. Like Robert Downey, he's a good example. He reinvented himself. He was doing like wild shit in Hollywood and getting arrested and doing coke and shit. And then he came back like with some slappers, Avengers and Iron Man and all that. But it's hard. It's hard to reinvent yourself. You the bad boy of Hollywood, and then coming back and now you're in family movies and Iron Man, and you know, it's hard. It's very hard. So Joshua, even if he started trying to act a certain way to hype up fights, it's gonna come across as fake, because that's, he says, oh, I don't like fake hype. So if he comes in and start pushing Kubrat Pulev and talking shit, oh, you kiss Jin Sushi, motherfucker, that's gonna seem fake, because he's already allegedly, Joshua has been everything. Joshua, you know, amateur standout, drug dealer, you know, Pastor Mace. Like, oh yeah, it's about stay hungry, stay humble. You know, I don't even know who Joshua is as a person, but the latest person that he's saying he is yeah, I don't do the trash talk. You know, and Tyson Fury touched on this. Joshua, it really feels like fake. It looks like he's putting on the front. I'm just being real. I feel like block veto. It's like Joshua's putting on the front. You know what I'm saying? Because he always had like it's like you want to have this Mother Teresa demeanor most times. Like, oh, I don't engage in that. Klitschko, he was professional, and Povetkin, that's why I didn't want to punch them that much. You know, he's trying to act all distinguished gentleman and civilized. But then when Gerald Miller started accusing him of being on twos and testosterone and pushing him and talking about his mom, he started really getting aggravated. You know what I'm saying? Man, shut the fuck up. Like, where'd that come from? You know, you was Mother Teresa. You know, you was Gandhi all of a sudden. Now you, man, shut the fuck up. Fuck you. I'll rearrange your face. So, I don't know. It don't really seem like Joshua has a true identity. Sometimes he wants to be like, oh, I punched the wall. That's why my knuckle, because I punched the wall. I'm a drug dealer. But then, you know, then it's like, AJ for the kids. I don't know. It just seemed all over the place. But, you know, I guess that happens. I miss AJ the drug dealer. Look it up. He had a court case and stuff. He got in trouble with the law. I cannot picture AJ as a drug dealer, bro. The motherfucker, it's me, the landlord. I got this nickel bag. Motherfucker. Like, man, I got these shit. Man, how's the dope today, Joshua? Look, a nickel bag. It's mad. Smell it. I got some new kush. Smell it. Smell the proper kush. You know, I can't picture Joshua being no drug dealer, but it's just me. It's proper. It's proper kush. Like, man, what you call that weed? Huh? This is the proper Banta. This is Banta kush. This is the proper Banta. And this weed, I call it, is mad. And then this, you know, this is my special. I like this shit. Yeah. I like this weed. This shit's called Chak Shika Bang. Call this Wembley. Man, I don't give a fuck about no trolls. They can hit the dislike button, bro. What the fuck is that doing to me? Bro, dislike me in real life. That's what I want. Fuck is a dislike? See, look, where we at? 48 dislike. Where there should be 48 bodies in. They don't want to stand up. Smash the like button. They don't, bro. That's what they got. That's what true cowards got to do. That's what cowards got to do is dislike from afar. We could talk about it. You could say, hey, ego, you're wrong on this account, on this account, this account. They're not doing that. So, don't worry about y'all don't need to worry about likes and shit. I'm not worried about it. It just shows you what it is. These dudes are emotional. They can't argue anything. They know they finna get blocked if they come with the bullshit. So they just say stupid shit. This how the trolls look. This is the trolls right now. This how we got old media, bro. This them. I hate Boxingego. Boxingego is so biased. He's biased. Such Brian. I hate this channel. This is them. This how I got old media. Looking like stillborns, bro. You ain't got enough stamps in your passport to fuck with the Don. That's what old media looking like. All these motherfuckers dislike me all day. I don't care. Yeah, Boxingego blocked me. I hate this channel, but I keep coming back. Why does he think he's a... Take the glasses off. Proper banter. You go with the proper. Proper 12. He think he can do this to me. Proper 12. Proper banter. What a shithouse dosser. I hate ego. He thinks he's so... Ego blocked me. He blocked me because I showed him who was boss. These motherfuckers is desperate, bro. These motherfuckers desperate, bro. Yeah. These dudes. They mad as fuck, bro. He said, bro, I'm crying at work. Because that's suck a dick, ego. Why should we watch Ortiz? This is them. This is old media. I don't want to see Deontay Wilder. Why can't we watch it? I don't want to see this, right? Wilder, he sold 6,000 tickets. 6,000 tickets. He's such a big star. He sold 6,000 tickets. Hey, let me stop. My window's open. Motherfuckers walking, checking the mail and shit, bro. Let me stop. Get down here immediately, police. I think Krang has kidnapped Ego. What? Like, oh my gosh, bro. I got real tears, dog. But y'all can't see because I got these glasses on. Fuck y'all. These dudes is mad, bro. They mad as fuck. But they know what I'm saying is true. And that's why, bro, look, you notice the stuff we're saying, we can have fun with the game and stuff. They can't. They just have nothing. They got nonstop damage control that they're doing. We're having fun with this shit. This shit is fun. We've already done the hard work. You know what I'm saying? Block RJ. Real jackass. That's what RJ stand for. No, block him. He a rat. Just block him. I could tell the rats, bro. I'm telling you. I can smell. I've been doing this for a while, yo. And that the thing is, they fear this. They know Wilder's gaining power and all that bullshit is coming to a head. And this puts so much pressure on Joshua to perform. This puts so much pressure on him to perform this weekend. It really does. Because Wilder's already fighting Luis Ortiz. And listen. Okay, listen. Listen how desperate they are. Just tell me if this makes sense to you guys. Old media is saying, oh, yeah, this proves it. But wait, there's more. They're saying this proves that Wilder, since he announced the Luis Ortiz fight, is ducking AJ, right? This is their logic. So let's break it down. How the fuck are you ducking a man who has a scheduled fight and hasn't gotten past that scheduled fight, and you announce your fight before the outcome is rendered in his fight? Oh, yeah, that part you guys don't think. Oh, don't you know? You guys don't think. Oh, it's about time for old media to go. That part you guys don't think. You no think. How is he ducking somebody by not waiting for them? How is he ducking someone and Joshua ain't even got past Andy Ruiz? Yeah, it'd be one thing if Joshua, at the very least, slept Ruiz and we all watched it, and then Wilder, 2 weeks later or something, announced it. Then that would at least be something you could try to hold on to. How you duck a man by announcing your fight before his fight even happens? As if he's scared of Joshua when we don't even know what happens in the Ruiz fight. It has not happened. Block Liam Holson. No. Bad Liam. Get rid of him. I have tears running down my face because I can't make noise in here. Shout out to my girl Jay. She looking like Heath Ledger in the Joker. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment. She looking like the Joker. Her makeup smearing. Her shit smearing. You want to know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker. And one night, he gets crazier than... Yeah, get these motherfuckers out of my shit, bro. I'm the new Heath Ledger. Joke's on you, though. And my father was a drinker. And one night, he gets crazier than... Why so serious? Old media. Why so serious? Why so serious? We having fun with this game. This shit is fun. This shit getting fun. This shit is getting fun. Why so serious? Oh my gosh, bro. We having fun with this game, bro. They're so angry. They angy. They aggy and shit, bro. Listen, nobody's answering the question. I say the question, y'all act like I didn't say nothing. How is Wilder ducking Joshua when we haven't even seen Joshua get past his scheduled opponent? Joshua has an actual fight, and Wilder, now announces his fight days before the outcome of Joshua's next fight. We don't even know what's going to happen in the Ruiz fight. So what are you guys talking about? How you duck someone when they have a fight? Like, he ducked him because he didn't wait, because he didn't play the Eddie Hearn game. He didn't play the Anthony Joshua's mud, He didn't play their game. And he's going on with his career like, oh, man, we tried. I'm done with it. And like I said, I don't blame Deontay Wilder one bit. You know why? I don't blame him because Deontay Wilder has been fucked over by two British fighters that he could have fought, that everyone wanted to see, that was relevant. So at what point do you just, guide your own path? When AJ played games, Tyson Fury admitted AJ and Eddie Hearn was playing games, right? He admitted he was playing games. So that's why Tyson Fury stepped up. Tyson Fury held a good account of himself, did better than some people thought he could do, but he used his frame, boxing ability. But then he was nearly knocked out, basically knocked out in the 12th round. And then he had to reconsider life. And he had to reconsider, do I want to go back into that? The dude has real power. I got a clip. Post-fight, Tyson Fury said, Deontay Wilder, he's the biggest puncher ever in heavyweight history. And tonight, I felt that, that's what he said. I didn't say it, he said. So he must have felt some real shit. Wilder got baptism power. He has church power, bro. You ever watch those evangelists and shit? They be on church. Like, they got that white dude. He be like, why? And then they touch people. And then the people are like, oh, shit, and get that Holy Ghost. Wilder has that Holy Ghost power. I'm telling y'all. I shook his hand and got knocked out, bro. When I seen Wilder, he shook my hand. He said, Boxingego. And I was just in the bar, bro. I was like, oh, shit, what happened? I woke up and I was in the Barclay hallway floor. Don't touch Wilder. Wilder, like Cyclops, he got to keep the glasses on and shit. Don't touch Wilder, bro. His girl got to wear a special suit. That motherfucker got cracks. This motherfucker evangelist and shit. He will baptize you, bro. They be getting their coat and there be a line of people single file and them evangelists, they go like that. And then everyone falls down like dominoes and got the Holy Ghost and shit. Remember Martin when he's like, he played Mama Pain and shit. Now my mama biscuit. Doing all that's Wilder got Grandma Martin Payne power, bro. When she was in the court. I mean in the church. He be like, shh, you in church. He got that true baptism power, bro. I don't even shake his hand when I see him. I be like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Like, don't touch me, Wilder, bro. Don't touch me, cuz. Motherfucker we knock everybody out. We all getting knocked out. Motherfucker got baptism power. I see Wilder, I'm like, good seeing you. Hey, how's the kids? Hey. Yeah. Don't touch me, motherfucker. He got that baptism power. I see. Bro, you gotta make this off. You gonna turn me, make this off. It got me crying in the office. Bro, I'm just real. I don't like to touch Wilder. I mean, pause. Like, I just don't want to. Don't dap me, bro. Wilder got that baptism. I told you not to handshake me. The motherfucker don't even say it in the proper way. I told your ass not to handshake me. You didn't want to listen. So you had to end up like Spilka. Like, oh, bro, don't be touching me, bro. Nah, Wilder cool, though. And that's what they mad at, bro. Ego, did you just say Wilder hit so hard it makes people speak in tongues? Yeah, they be like, summon, I'm a human, I'm a. They be doing the rap god verse. Summon, I'm a human, I'm a super. Summon, I'm a human, I'm a. You can never say I've never made a rubber. Like, they be doing that rap god verse and shit, bro. They be hitting them Eminem verses after. There's several different levels. The devil worship and horses, human sacrifice, cannibalism, candles and exorcism, animals having sex with them, camels, mammals, and rabbits. But I don't get into that. I kick the habit. I just beat you to death with weapons and eat through the flesh, and I never eat you unless the fucking meat looks fresh. I got a line in my pocket. I'm lying. I gotta. You be hitting that Eminem and shit when you touch Wilder. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, cuz. I got a line in my pocket. I'm lying. I got a 9. I got a beautiful wife, kids, and a gorgeous home. What would make me jump in the tub with a cordless phone? I'm straight vicious to hit you with plates of dishes, leave you with 8 stitches with them because I hate bitch. Like, hell no, bro. Don't touch me, bro. Man, I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show y'all one time when he hit Sergey Lakovich, who was like a former title challenger or whatever. I'm going to show y'all. This is what happened. I can only show y'all once, though. Smash the like button. They mad. We having so much fun with the game. I'm going to show y'all. When he hit Sergey Lakovich. What the fuck is this?
Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct.
when Wilder hit Sergey Lakovich. I need that. That's how he was on the ground, bro. He was that man was like that man was done for, bro. You get smacked silly, and I was already on fish and spaghetti. Bro, he looked like he was on a roller coaster, bro. Yeah. Special delivery. I need that. He said you just took me back to 2001. Hey, that was the golden years. They had some hits. They had some hits back then. You get smacked silly. You get smacked silly. And I was already on fish and spaghetti. Creep with your people. Sweet, low, no equal. Around for the sequel. It's big. They hot like a furnace. Not guilty. Come on. Remember Diddy had that Falcons shit on? Make moves in Asia. If your girl keep coming around, then I'm a blazer. I'm the bad boy flavor. Like blue gators. Not guilty. I would get up and really try, but that's doing hella extra. That motherfucker he got fucked up, bro. On the phone with Diddy, we run the city. Motherfuck city permits. We own the city. On the phone with Diddy. Like, that motherfucker killed somebody, got away with it for 10 years, and then told on himself. Hey, he better than me, bro. If I kill somebody and was a celebrity, I ain't coming back and snitching on myself, bro. If I got away with it for that long. Hey, he better than me, bro. He really went back and told on himself. Man, you know that crime in 1991. I did it. Like, oh shit, this is the first 48 season finale, bro. You told on yourself? Crazy. Joshua getting froze out. That's what it is. And they don't like that. But these are the games that they tried to play. Now the game's being played on them. You know, now everyone wants to stand up for boxing and act noble. So when Tyson Fury ran to ESPN, right? He ran to ESPN to fight a guy way worse than Luis Ortiz, who hasn't proven anything. You didn't even hear this outrage. But let the black man, Deontay the Brown Bomber Wilder, let him do it. And it's nonstop talking. Shut the fuck up, bro. Nobody believes it. Just shut the fuck up. Just go away. Go that away, bro. How would you be, like, how on earth would you be more mad that Wilder, who got slagged off, or whatever you say in the UK, he got slagged off to so Tyson Fury can get money by fighting some guy we don't want to see Tyson Fury fight, right? And then because Wilder says, I'm done with it, I'm going to do my own thing, I'm going to make my own path and all this shit, right? You more mad at Wilder versus Ortiz, which was a good first fight. You more, that upsets you, but Tyson Fury, what he did, man, and you say the USA is biased, get the fuck out. All the way out of here, get the fuck out of here. Kiss my ass. Stop. Doesn't even sound. How would you be? So all of 2018 when Joshua was like, oh no, yeah, why should Wilder get in my ring? I'm AJ. It's me, man. It's mad. AJ. It's my ring. And then when people playing games on you, you don't like it. Oh my gosh, bro. Tyson Fury ran to ESPN. So he bragged about, I'm getting paid from ESPN, and and then Tyson Fury, not only did he run to ESPN and avoid the Wilder rematch and pretty much admitted that they had contracts and negotiations deep in that. Then he switched it. You're deep in negotiations and contracts, and then you randomly say you got a deal you couldn't fuse and Showtime couldn't get you enough views. Well, guess what? Showtime, they had a joint, or actually, it was PBC, had a herd card on the same day as ESPN, and the PBC fight did better than the ESPN. What ESPN fight has done legendary numbers? Pacquiao Horn. What else? See, y'all go with bullshit. Y'all, like, where's these legendary ESPN numbers? He said, oh, yeah, I ran to ESPN because they have Showtime couldn't give us the viewership. How many did Crawford Khan do on pay-per-view? That's their only pay-per-view that in recent memory. What did that do? Nobody knows. So what you mean ESPN got the better numbers? Fury lied, bro. PBC, Showtime, Fox, Al Heyman as a staff, as a record label, and as a motherfucking crew has bigger numbers than ESPN. Period. They are accountable for that. I mean, just look at it. Mayweather fights alone. There's nobody who's fucking with Mayweather fights. We know that. But even fights like, okay, Tyson Fury allegedly fled the scene, like Brandy Norwood, hit and run and shit, because ESPN has this huge platform and way better numbers. What did Crawford Khan do? Why didn't they release the numbers? If they got way better numbers, if that's what we're supposed to believe, then so you mean to tell me Crawford versus Khan on ESPN pay-per-view did better than Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence pay-per-view? Or you could look at Showtime pay-per-views, Pacquiao Broner. You mean to tell me Pacquiao Broner did less numbers on pay-per-view? Wilder Fury 1 did less numbers on pay-per-view than Crawford Khan on ESPN. See, just because you have a big box imprint, that don't mean you're getting the maximum views from it. Y'all looking crazy, bro. Oh, media looking crazy. He lied. He said he went to Showtime couldn't give me the viewership. That's a lie, bro. Why would you be in deep negotiations if you knew Showtime was weak as fuck and couldn't give you the viewership? Lies. The UK, y'all got to get it together because it's looking like a lot of lies. Looking like a lot of lies. Why would you be getting sent contracts if you were concerned that Showtime wasn't a big enough platform? What if ESPN never hit you up? Then what you gonna do? So if that was the real reason, if Fury really fled to ESPN, where's ESPN's pay-per-view numbers that are way shitting on Showtime? Or how Wilder on Showtime, regular Showtime, did 990,000. How much did Miguel Berchelt and Francisco Vargas just do? It did 990,000. That's $1 million. Did Berchelt Vargas do $1 million? Bro, these dudes are lying. They're lying to you. Somebody pull up the Miguel Berchelt, which was a rematch, Francisco Vargas ESPN numbers, and compare them to Wilder versus Brazil. Plus, we all know rematches when the first fight was good / controversial do better. So that's a lie. And y'all, and the UK accepts it. In the UK, they don't have any spine. A lot of them, a lot of the people in the UK have no spine, so they won't say this. They're not gonna say, "Oh yeah, hey, like what numbers are you referring to?" They're not gonna question it. They don't care if it makes sense. So we don't believe that. Well, okay, so like I said, let's open the dialogue. What ESPN this year, if you left and fled to ESPN, Tyson Fury, this is what he's saying, because Showtime did soft numbers or whatever. What ESPN fight killed Showtime's numbers, killed PBC, Fox numbers? So name an ESPN fight, Kubrat Pulev, Bogdan Dinu. What fight that did better than Wilder? That's 2 heavyweight fights. ESPN put on Bogbad Binu, like he a blood and shit. Bogbad Binu versus Kubrat Pulev kissing chicks in the mouth. So what legendary numbers did they do for that? Did they do better than Wilder Brazil? Wilder Brazil wasn't the biggest fight possible. It was just a mandatory, and it had an epic climactic, ending and shit. But that wasn't like, we're not comparing Wilder versus Joshua. We're comparing Wilder versus Dominic Brazil on Showtime to Bogdan Dinu versus Kubrat Pulev on ESPN in Vegas. We're comparing, what's the name? In Philly, Alexander Vodstick on ESPN versus Mutombo or whoever. That did better than Wilder Brazil? Because you said Showtime ain't big enough. Lies. These are lies. What legendary numbers are we talking about? I'm talking about boxing, not UFC, boxing. Boxing versus boxing. Let's go. This year, what legendary numbers? Like I said, did Crawford Khan do better than on pay-per-view than Pacquiao Broner? Or Wilder Fury, since that's the fight he said had soft numbers. And he said ESPN is such a big brand, it needs to be built up. He said PBC got 75% of boxing viewership in 2018. Damn. Showtime's numbers are on fire due to DAZN's numbers. ESPN did shit. LOL. Bro, see, that's what I'm saying. You guys listen to what people say. You're like, ego's just being biased. Okay, what am I being biased about? Let's talk numbers. Y'all like numbers so much. Let's talk. What's bracking? Like, I'm good. Let's go. What legendary ESPN numbers is he referring to? If that's what he told people, and that's what you guys are willing to accept to create a distance between Wilder Fury 2 and pushing it back, then what legendary numbers? Name an ESPN fight that did better than Showtime fights, like the contemporary fights, like Showtime's big fight versus their big fight. You guys do it because it sounds good. I'm trying to think of all the ESPN cards. Let's go. ESPN boxing. They had Bogdan Dinu versus Mutombo or whoever, Kubrat Pulev. They had Alexander Vodstick in Philly versus Mugumbo. They had Gilberto Ramirez, Carpensy and shit. What number? What are we talking about? Yeah, Crawford Khan numbers still ain't been out. The numbers like Dr. Dre Detox album. Shit ain't coming out, bro. If it ain't came out this long. So what ESPN numbers are we referring to? Tyson Fury said y'all don't hold nobody to no standard. That's why new media fucking y'all up. Tyson Fury said he didn't want to fight Wilder on Showtime because they don't do no numbers, and ESPN. See, that's what I'm saying. That's that UK shit. Maybe you don't know how shit goes in America or whatever, and you just heard of ESPN or whatever, but you don't live out here because you don't know what the fuck you talking about. So it's clear like you're not from here because you're just making baseless comments. You're saying that ESPN is so big and is doing crazy numbers. What regular ESPN fight did better than Dominic Brazil versus Wilder this year? That's all I want to know. So you think Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwartz is going to crack 1 million? or get close, like 990,000. What are we talking about? And if it does, it's probably because it's not going Tyson Fury's way or some shit. Something shocking happened, like he got knocked down or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So Wilder Fury, or let's say Wilder Ortiz is on Showtime pay-per-view. So you think Crawford Khan on ESPN pay-per-view did better numbers than whatever Wilder Fury is gonna do? I mean Wilder Ortiz, bro. These dudes can't beat us. It is what it is because they're not being real. The moment you become real, then you have a shot. Who believes that ESPN pay-per-view, Crawford Khan, that's their only pay-per-view, that's why I keep referring to that, is going to do better numbers or did better numbers than whatever, Wilder versus Ortiz too. So this is just like Mayweather, people. People complain, talk shit. Oh, nobody wants to see this. This is stupid. What a stupid fight this is. I don't like this. Why would he fight Luis Ortiz? Luis Ortiz is an old man. Then why is it going to do better numbers than Crawford Khan? If this was such a stupid fight, just like Mayweather. Oh yeah, no one wants to see this Mayweather Berto. Oh, Floyd Mayweather and Conor is a circus. Then why is it selling 4 million views? Mayweather Conor McGregor did like 4 million viewership or something crazy. So why did it do that if it was such a circus? These dudes are liars. Old media is full of liars. That's why their voice is no longer relevant. Tyson Fury, he said he fled to ESPN because Showtime couldn't facilitate such a big fight and it needs to be built up. Beyond that, look at it. Okay, you want to build up Wilder Fury. People are telling you right now they would rather see Joshua Wilder, Wilder versus Fury 2. So what do you mean it needs to be built up? People are ready to spend money now. That's a lie. I would have bought, if I wasn't covering it, I would buy Wilder Fury 2, no problem. So you're lying saying it needs to be built up. You need more time. And then people somehow reverted back to the black man, Deontay Wilder, and he gets blamed. He gets blamed for it. So we could have got a better Wilder fight. It wouldn't have been Brazil. It would have been Fury. We didn't have to worry about, it could have been Fury, and if he got past him, he could have fought Ortiz. And that would have been like basically fight the 2018 calendar. You guys got to listen to what people say and then interpret it. It's my best advice. Listen and then interpret it. Fury said he left to ESPN because there's such a big in the boxing community and Showtime couldn't put up the numbers that ESPN has. What is this based on? What ESPN numbers? Bob Arum, Al Heyman's the devil and he sucks at boxing. Who believes Pacquiao Thurman on Fox pay-per-view is going to do less than Crawford Khan? Nobody believes this. I'm not doing any impressions. Nah. Shout out to you for the super chat. I don't like. This the real deal. This the real deal. This the real deal. I don't like doing impressions on cue like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not even in an impression mood right now. I'm just trying to get to the reality in boxing. So, if you guys are super chatting for that, you should just save your money. Because we everything comes when it comes. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get some real answers that nobody can provide me. Where are these legendary ESPN numbers? If ESPN is so big in boxing and global, then they should be killing Al Heyman fights, right? That's why so we could have got Wilder Fury 2. We all know it wasn't Wilder's fault. It wasn't Showtime's fault. It was Fury's fault. It was Bob Arum's fault. It's Top Rank's fault. It's ESPN's fault. We know this. It's Frank Warren's fault. So his only excuse were a couple different things, conveniently. That's what I'm saying. Notice that every time people say something, it's multiple excuses. You get what I'm saying? Listen, how come nobody has one solid reason that just answers everything? Like Joshua said, oh, why didn't you fight in the U.S.? Oh, yeah, the thing is, right, I built this in the U.K. UK fans must have. Oh, yeah, The refs, the judge. Why can't you just have? Why isn't there just one main reason why you don't want to? That's how you know these motherfuckers is lying. Because they have multiple. Because they start hearing criticism even after delivering their excuse. So as a result, they start coming up with more and more answers. Fury said he went to ESPN because Showtime wasn't big enough. Because he also said because the world knows he already beat Wilder. He already said because Wilder's a bum. That's why he went to ESPN. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Wilder's such a bum that even though he dropped you, so I guess bums are damn near knocking people out. So he's such a bum. You went to fight Tom Schwartz. Again, this is old media talking points. Nobody believes it. It's not funny. It's not cute, and it's not believable. Wilder's such a bum that you're fighting Tom Schwartz, who no one's ever fucking heard of, and has no resume of note. Yeah, that makes sense. Wilder's such a bum, he dropped you twice when you were outboxing him. Makes sense. And you wonder why new media keeps growing. These dudes just say whatever the fuck they want. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's good. I like it. Because it just puts reality back into boxing. You see it. I'm bringing up all these points, and they can hit the dislike button, say F you, ego, you're lying, you're UK biased, you're bigoted, you're deluded, but they won't answer the question. I'm good with those odds. Where are these legendary ESPN numbers? Where are the ESPN numbers? They know Al Heyman's killing. They don't want to give credit to black fighters. They damn sure don't want to give credit to a black advisor, the black channels. They trying to have a blackout, but that shit don't work no more. New media's here. We big enough. I'm big enough to do it. I'm that thorough. Plus, I know my own flow is foolish. I ain't a biter. I'm a writer for myself and others. I say a big verse. I'm only bigging up my brother. I'm bigging up my borough. I'm big enough to do it. I'm that thorough. Plus, I know my own flow is foolish. I know my own flow is foolish, bro. And the thing is, we make this shit hot, so they're going to be proven wrong yet again. There's nobody in old media that is strong. There's nobody in old media that's strong enough to back up all the stuff that they're saying. Do you get that? Do you hear me? There's no one in old media that is strong enough at this point in boxing and has credibility, has the power, has the people's ears, has the voice, has the swag to restore and make people believe the bullshit they're saying. So I'm not worried about it, bro. Wilder Ortiz is horrible. All right, so when I go to that motherfucker and the shit's lit, because I'm gonna promote the fuck out of it. I'm gonna wake up. I might do a Wilder Ortiz, tribute and do a video every day, bro. I'm gonna promote the fuck out of it just to spite you. Because I see what they're doing. I see the bullshit. You more mad at Wilder fighting Ortiz 2 than the people playing games which led to Wilder fighting Ortiz 2. It's over. It is over for them. Mark my word. I don't make promises because I don't like to, make a promise. But watch this. It's over for them. Mark my words. It's over. They're going to have no credit. They can say whatever they want, but no one's going to believe it. Joshua's going to be fighting, and hopefully, we have to see if he gets past Ruiz. But if not, he's going to fight Kubrat Pulev, Dillian White, Usyk. Good luck with that. They're not strong enough. They are not strong enough to make Joshua any more relevant than what he is with those type of names. They can't. So they could say, oh, the Charlos suck, and Heyman sucks, and Wilder sucks, and, oh my gosh, this and that. They're not big enough to do. They're not big enough to back up the stuff that they're saying or influence the game in the market like that. We are. It's a new day, it's a new dawn. Wilder, he has the potential to become bigger than Canelo right now. You know what I'm saying? Because who's Canelo going to fight? Triple G just had a media day. Nobody's talking about it. Y'all didn't even know that. Who knew that? Who watched from start to finish Triple G's media day? He got a brand new trainer. Nobody even talked about it. The biggest Triple G news was nothing to do with his fight. It was his trainer being fired. Fact. That was the biggest news I've heard recently about Triple G. So where's the buzz for Canelo Triple G? Part 3. Canelo Jacobs just did 600K, allegedly. You know, concurrence. See, look, Real Brother is a diehard boxing fan. Didn't even know Triple G had a media day. So good luck. Good luck for. They say, oh yeah, I just own $833 a month. Now old media, they got to prove all of the stuff, like the stuff that they're saying. When I said my piece, right? I say my piece. They say I'm lying. Okay, we'll see. We'll see them. They said Joshua don't need the USA. We'll see. Because I don't really see how he's going to get much bigger than the UK is only so big. He's already big in the UK. So what do you do from that point? New territory, right? What more can he do than fill out UK venues to capacity? Were they going to build a Joshua venue? No. He did 90,000 versus Klitschko. So how does it go? See, for Wilder, if you really think about it, Wilder, he hasn't reached no height. You know, he hasn't reached his pinnacle. Joshua, who is he going to put in Wembley that does over 90,000? Not fighting Wilder, because he's not fighting Wilder next. Is he going to fight Tyson Fury? That's a good fight. See, that's why they keep blaming Wilder. Wilder, he said what he said. He's fighting Luis Ortiz. Why doesn't Tyson Fury and Joshua fight now? See, everyone keeps blaming Wilder. See, oh my God. See, the mind is a powerful thing. Fuck no, a Dillian White, a guy he knocked out with, you think is going to do better than Klitschko? Come on, bro. Listen, I just thought of a brilliant point. Joshua's taking a tune-up style fight. You know, Andy Ruiz late, you know, half replacement, whatever. Tyson Fury's definitely taking a tune-up. Why don't they fight each other? And then the winner fight Wilder in 2020. Brilliant, marvelous. A domestic level fight in the UK that America would still be interested in. Let's see Joshua versus Wilder. Why is it all just fall on Wilder now? Wilder's the bum squad. Tyson Fury says he beat Wilder. AJ says I'm the king of everything. And Wilder's just the bum chicken leg Wilder. So why don't we get to see Tyson Fury versus AJ? Why not? Why is this all just Wilder? What he's doing? That goes to show you something. He's becoming the biggest star. That's what. Because why would you be so worried about Wilder? Why doesn't AJ, if he gets past Ruiz, and if Tom Schwartz, you know, if Tyson Fury gets past him, why don't we watch Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn work together and fight each other? That's a great fight. So basically, do the reversal. Wilder felt Joshua gave him the runaround. Wilder summons Tyson Fury, right? He summons Tyson Fury, and those two fought. So Joshua could do the same thing. Joshua has a domestic rival who he has bad blood and a built-in inherent story, and he feels Wilder's giving him the runaround. Okay, fight Tyson Fury. In the UK, America would still be interested in that. Why fight Kubrat Pulev? You know, why fight Dillian White again? Fight Tyson Fury. Why is all roads lead to Wilder if he's not big and nobody knows him and all this shit? Listen, that's what we pushing. If Wilder's already booked up. They already got it outlined because he was sick of waiting. That's already been documented. So moving on, let's see AJ versus Tyson Fury. Let's see AJ come from behind and find out something else that saves his year. You know, it makes it like a legendary year for him. Let's see Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. I bet you that don't happen. Why won't that happen? You know, say fuck Wilder. He playing games. Okay, cool. That's what you believe? Wilder's playing games. F him. Let's see Tyson Fury and AJ this year. Who believes that's going to happen? That's what Wilder did. Wilder said, okay, F AJ. He playing games. Eddie Hearn playing games. And then he took Tyson Fury is still undefeated. If Joshua beats Ruiz, he's still undefeated. And Tyson Fury allegedly beat Wilder. That's what y'all tell me. So why doesn't the UK back that? Y'all can't win this, and you know it. You know it. Why isn't the UK screaming for, give us the fight we want? Tyson Fury, just freeze Wilder out. Tyson Fury versus AJ at Wembley. What's wrong with that? Oh, cat got your tongue. I see. How come no one will answer me? That would be a hell of a consolation since Wilder already has his schedule. So let's see AJ versus Tyson Fury should they get past their next two opponents. Let's see if it happens. You know, why is it all fall on Wilder? Like they can't coexist without Wilder. That shows you something. They keep saying Wilder is the most insignificant and the easiest to beat, but they can't stop talking about him. Wilder's the weakest, windmill Wilder, chicken leg Wilder, lost to Fury Wilder, scared of Joshua Wilder. Okay, cool. You know, if he has all those flaws and he's so scared, let's see Tyson Fury and AJ fight. Great stylistic matchup. That's definitely a big fight for the UK, but then America would also be interested in. That's something on DAZN I would pay for. So let's see that happen in September, you know, in Wembley. You fought Povetkin in Wembley in September, so let's push for that if you guys both fight that. Look, people are saying, yeah, make it happen. I'd watch that. See, the UK, y'all looking kind of fake, bro. Y'all looking fake. The people representing you are making you look fake because you're not clamoring for that. It's just all surrounded by what Wilder's doing. But he's nobody. Nobody knows him. Okay, great. So if Fury gets past his next opponent, AJ gets past his next opponent, I hope to see AJ versus Fury in September. Boom.